Okay, so this is a rough assessment of some of the issues with this 360 Spider. You'll see it has a bra here, factory bra, that is now discolored, needs to be taken off and reattached. It is discolored. You've got a lot of damage to the rocker panels under the car. As you come in here, you can see all of this is all scraped up. It was on a lift and it's all got to get repainted. Same thing on the other side. You've got chips here and here. You've got these shields that are old, discolored, and glazing needs to be taken off. This is not an easy job because very often it removes paint and that needs to be repainted. Same thing on the other side. Another big issue and concern is this tonneau cover is broken. There is a latch that fits into here that has snapped off and been re-epoxied together, and you can see the fit is not flush. It is very, very gappy. You can see a huge gap where the top should be flush with the car. It is almost an inch gap here, and this is because this piece snapped off. It cannot be repaired. You have to buy this entire panel, prime it, paint it, reattach it, thousands of dollars. You've got scuffs here, you've got scuffs here on the paint. Going to the other side, the rear, you can see evidence that it was hit and repainted in several different parts here, where the damage, where the accident was, and the panels don't fit that well. As you go to this side, you can see various scuffs on the wheels, nothing crazy. Again, this thing is totally discolored and peeling and needs to be reattached. Again, fit and finish is poor. You got scratches here, you got scratches here. This weather stripping piece is waffling and needs to come out, get reattached. And as you go under the car, you'll find this again. This is also all cracked, all splitted, all discolored, needs to get reattached. Going inside the car, door sills are okay, but this is kind of stained and discolored and faded. This is also scuffed. The door closes, it rattles quite a bit, doesn't have a very good sound. It just shudders, needs to be tightened up. And then the big expense inside the car is the dashboard. This dashboard leather is completely come off and it's bubbling and waffling. To do this means you got to take the entire dashboard out, which is a $1,500 job just for that, to remove it and reinstall, and then $2,500 to re-stretch this leather on top of the dash. So this is a $4,000 job to redo this entire dash. Same for the airbag cover here. Inside the car, ashtray is scratched and bubbling. This needs to be sent out to Sticky No More. It's about a $250 job, not major, but it has to be done. The switchgear literally fell out. The pots fell out of the carriage. That needs to be fixed. The rest of the switchgear is okay. It's not great. It's not terrible. It's worn. The radio code for this particular Becker radio, which is a shitty radio, doesn't exist. We don't know where it is. We have to find that. The vents are okay. A little bit of stickiness, but nothing crazy. Same on this side. The door latches here, again, scraped. Needs to be refinished. Same on the other side, needs to be refinished. Seats are in not very good shape. You'll see, it's hard to see in the sun, but you'll see some fading, some stains, just not very well maintained. You've got scuffs and scratches throughout. Another big issue with the car is you have at some point somebody tried to fix the bolster here with a cheap piece of leather that doesn't even match the right color. So this has been just done very, very poorly and very cheaply, and it looks like crap. It doesn't match the rest of the leather. That needs to be redone. You've got some wear here as well. And then another issue is you have an aftermarket woofer and subwoofer and tweeter system. This takes up some of the travel for the seat, so the seat doesn't go entirely back because of this. Another big headache, this piece has to come out entirely to do the belt service because you only access the belts from the rear here. So this has got to be completely taken out, probably weighs a ton, it's a big job. So that's part of the belt service, which is probably why the belts haven't been done in 6 or 7 years. I'll do another video with the top up, and you'll see the issues that we have with the top, which also needs replacement.